go. Match number 6. Bonus match. We got to actually see the Peter Miller cash in his EPWE title shot straight away because Ian Frost would come out to the ring. That's right, the Enforcer was in the house, the champion was in the house. He'd say to Peter Miller, why don't you just take your shot now? Which he did. Ian Frost would beat down Peter Miller, but Peter Miller, old school attempt at walking the ropes, but he'd get caught. Frosty would hit a back to belly to belly suplex, and then he'd beat down for an early 2 count. He'd start to threaten the fans, as he does. The Enforcer loves threatening people that are smaller than him. Bring your abuse my way. I want to give it back. Anyway, he'd fire Peter Miller into the ring post and carry on the beatdown. Miller would look to fight back, but he'd inadvertently wipe out the ref. He was already tired from having obviously gone through that whole battle royal, but he'd wipe out the ref. He'd hit an angle slam for a 2 count. It was so close, so close. But I think in the end, the fact that he'd been in the match beforehand he was worn down. He wasn't ready for a title match. He should never have been involved in a title match. And Frost would hit the spear and retain his belt. Very impactful spear at this one. Peter Miller, he might claim he's the best. Unfortunately, in this one, he came up a little bit short. As I say, he was tired. It was an interesting way to finish the night. Everyone loves finishing on a title match. He gave his all. He definitely gave his all for this one. He came up a bit short, but that's because of the fact, I'll put that down to the fact that he'd been in a match just literally beforehand. One match straight after the other. Impressive showing, definitely sign of a talented superstar to be able to go from one match to the other. Now, the Enforcer, Ian Frost, he came out. He's a dominant champion, there's no messing about. He hits true. He hits hard. He did that spear. He dominated this one, obviously, against a weakened opponent, but he dominated throughout. He did what he had to do to defend his title, which is what champions should do. He definitely put in the heel work, abusing the fans, which just always cements someone as a heel. And he did what he had to do, though, to retain his championship belt, which is what it's all about. He got the W. So there you have it, folks. It was a great way to end the night. And if you ever get a chance to see either of these two guys live in action, I recommend that you do so for yourselves.